Your personal inspection. Know your resources before you fail. Here's a question that will either motivate you or terrify you. Do you actually know what you're capable of? I mean, really know, because most people are walking around completely blind to their own potential, wondering why they can't seem to get ahead in life. It's like trying to win a chess game without knowing which pieces you have on the board. You might have a queen sitting right there, but if you don't see it, you're going to keep losing with pawns. Sun Tzu said it best in The Art of War. If you know your enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. But here's the problem. Most of us don't even know ourselves, let alone our resources. Think about it. When was the last time you actually sat down and took inventory of what you bring to the table? Your skills, your connections, your experiences, your strengths. I'm betting never. And that's exactly why you feel stuck. You see, when you don't know what resources you have, you can't see your options. It's like being lost in a forest with a GPS in your pocket, but you never bother to turn it on. You just keep wandering in circles, getting more frustrated, more exhausted, wondering why nothing ever works out. And here's the brutal truth. If you're thinking right now, I don't have any resources, I don't have any options, I'm sorry, but that's exactly the kind of thinking that's keeping you trapped. There's always an option, always. You just can't see it because you haven't done the work to identify what you actually have to work with. Most people would rather complain about having no options than do the uncomfortable work of discovering what they're really capable of. So let me introduce you to what I call your personal inspection. Think of it like a technical inspection for your car, except this time, you're inspecting the most important vehicle you'll ever own, yourself. This process has two powerful tools that will change everything for you. First, the art of cleaning. And no, I'm not talking about your house, although that's part of it. Before you can think clearly about your life, you need to clean your physical and mental space. Here's why. Clutter in your environment creates clutter in your mind. When your desk is a mess, your car is full of junk, and your room looks like a tornado hit it, your brain is trying to process all of that chaos. It's using mental energy that should be focused on solving your problems and identifying opportunities. So before you do anything else, clean your space, throw away what you don't need, organize what you keep, create physical space, and you'll create mental space. It sounds simple because it is. But simple doesn't mean easy, and it definitely doesn't mean ineffective. Second, your personal SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This is a tool businesses use to make strategic decisions, but most people never apply it to their own lives. Grab a piece of paper and divide it into 4 sections. In the strengths section, write down everything you're good at. And I mean everything. Languages you speak, software you know, people you know, experiences you've had. Don't be modest here. In weaknesses, be brutally honest about what you're lacking. But here's the key. Don't beat yourself up about it. These are just facts, like saying the sky is blue. Once you know what you're missing, you can either develop it or find someone who has it. Opportunities are external factors you can take advantage of. Maybe there's a growing industry you understand, or a problem you see that no one else is solving. And threats. These are the external challenges you need to navigate. Economic conditions, competition, obstacles you can't control. This isn't just an exercise. This is your roadmap to understanding what you're really working with. Here's what happens when you actually do this work. You start seeing options you never noticed before. You realize that weakness you've been worried about, it doesn't matter because you can partner with someone who's strong in that area. You discover that random experience you had 5 years ago, it's exactly what someone needs right now. Those people you know from college, that hobby you've been pursuing, that problem you solved at work, suddenly they're not random anymore. They're resources. I've seen people discover they had the foundation for a consulting business just by mapping out their work experience. Others realized they could start a side business teaching skills they thought everyone already knows. The truth is, you probably have more resources than you think. You just haven't connected the dots yet. You haven't done your personal inspection, but here's what you can't do. You can't skip this step and expect different results. You can't keep operating blind and wonder why you keep running into walls. Look, you can keep telling yourself you'll figure it out later. You can keep waiting for the perfect moment when everything becomes clear. But while you're waiting, opportunities are passing you by. People with fewer resources than you are building the life you say you want. The difference isn't talent, it isn't luck, it's awareness. They know what they have to work with, and they use it. So here's what I want you to do right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Pick one space in your life and clean it. Your desk, your car, one drawer, doesn't matter what. Just clean something. Then, open a document on your computer or grab a piece of paper and start your SWOT analysis. Spend just 15 minutes writing down what you see. Don't overthink it. Don't make it perfect. Just start. Because here's the thing. You can't steer a parked car. You need to start moving before you can change direction. Your personal inspection isn't just about knowing what you have. It's about finally being ready to use it. Stop operating blind. Know your resources. The life you want is probably closer than you think. And remember to like and subscribe. See you next time.